Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, you guys, I did say I was gonna take a hiatus off of makeup, but I'm back because I feel like I need to be back. I feel like I wouldn't get like anything done if I take like a hiatus. But anyways, we're gonna get into that later in the video. But if you want to see my thoughts on these brushes, these are Aliexpress brushes I got for free. Then make sure you keep on watching and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You changed the game after last night. After last night, I think I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love with you. You know, I thought about it, and what better way to bring in the news than with you guys? And I know we're like January 12th, January 11th, or whatever the case may be. By the time you see this, is gonna be way after. But I figured I can give you a couple of updates and also, you know, test out some new brushes that I did get. Let me show y'all what they look like. New brushes. And don't judge me because I got these off of Aliexpress, because Aliexpress was having like a little sale and I figured why not get them. So I got this, and I got some eyebrow razors for free, and I only had to pay for my my flash drive, which was like $1.79 or whatever. So like, what better way than to test out some brushes? So I got foundation brush, a contour brush, blush brush, whatever. I'm gonna attempt to use it as a foundation brush. If not, then I'm gonna probably use this one because this one looks more like a foundation brush. This one looks more like a contour brush. And then I also got I got like these brushes right here as well. These are all eye brushes. Let me show y'all. So these are all the eye brushes, and I'm gonna use them. So I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'm gonna come back with my eyebrows and eyes primed, and I will be back. Alright you guys, so I know I said I was gonna come back with my everything, like my brows and my eyes done, but not done, but like primed or whatever. But I feel like if I gotta test out these, well, I got to. If I'm gonna test out these products, I might as well just do it the right way and show y'all what they're working with, and then also give y'all an update on where I've been for the last 2 months, because y'all know that I take breaks or whatever. And then the last time y'all did see me, I said I was gonna take like a 6-month hiatus off of YouTube, which I'm not gonna lie, like I ended up not doing that. Obviously, y'all see I'm filming for you guys. But with that being said, let me explain why I decided to cancel the 6-month hiatus. I don't know if you can hear that, I guess they're looking for somebody. But the reason why I decided personally to just, you know, go ahead and cancel and not do the 6-month hiatus is because I had to really like step back for like the last 2 months and really think about what I wanted in my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, makeup is what I wanted in my life. Makeup is what I need in my life. So I'm just gonna take this brush. There's no numbers, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna dab into my concealer. But makeup is like what I wanted in my life and what I need in my life, because like I love doing it. You know, I would never like give it out for nothing. Y'all know that I live for makeup. I have to do my brows. My brows look atrocious. Yeah, but check out, I live for the brows and live for the makeup and things like that. So I just didn't wanna, you know, feel like I was giving up on myself because I'm not. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do 6 months. I'm just gonna do the 2 months. I should have brought my other thing out, but it's okay. But I was like, I'm not gonna do the 6 months. I'm just gonna do the 2 months. That way, like, I have time to recuperate. And then I realized, coming into 2020, if I want to see results, I have to like bring myself the results. Like I can't like, you know, see the results if I can't bring, you know, like if I don't give myself nothing to, you know. So I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here. And I feel like I was like kind of being too hard on myself. So, but anyways, I'll dive into this one, right? But I felt like in order for me to see the results that I want, I have to like put in the work and the effort, and I can't keep putting myself like in a position to where I'm doubting myself, because I feel like if I'm doubting myself, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I don't want to film no more. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And that really cannot be the case anymore, because I have to like prove to myself that I can do it. So these are the brows, and I think I want to take this brush, instead of making it like a foundation brush, make it like my eye brush. But I feel like it's gonna be way too big, and I have to wash my normal brush off because she is dusty. Where the frick is my spray? But alright, I'm gonna have to use, yeah, I should have brought my other thingy out. Alright, I'm just gonna have to use one of these brushes as like a blending brush. Okay, but what was I saying? Oh, I feel like for me, like I have to see the results, because I feel like if I don't, then I start like giving up on myself. Yeah, this is not gonna work as a foundation brush maybe, but like as a brush for like the eye, I need like my compacted brush, like the one I just showed you from MOTD. There you go. See, that looks way better. I love that concealer though. That's from Pretty Smart Concealer. That's the Pretty Smart brand. So I figured, why not just tell y'all my goals for 2026, and I'm gonna really achieve them. Like, I'm gonna be posting every single day on YouTube. I'm gonna be posting every single day on Instagram. Maybe not TikTok, but Instagram and YouTube is where I'm gonna be like mostly focused on, like I told y'all before. But let me do one on camera, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the other one. They're really going crazy out there. Okay, so this is what I came up with, and of course y'all already know I use my Beauty Bay palette. It's my favorite palette. So like I think I said, I'm trying to remember where I left off at. I wanted to hair it. I think they look for somebody. I really think they're looking for somebody. But I think I really left off, you know, like telling you guys my goals for 2026, and like, you know, I'm really gonna build them this time around. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna show you exactly what I'm taking, and then that way I don't have to just be like, okay, okay. So I'm gonna do this dark blue, these two pinks, and then this dark purple. Okay, so I got this. Okay, but where was that? But yeah, so my first goal for 2026 is to get on at least 2 to 4 PR brands. You know, so like those brands are Juvia's Place. I think I said CoverGirl on my story. I know it was Juvia's Place, CoverGirl, Rare Beauty, and I think NARS. But I think I'm gonna switch out with NARS, and I want to do more towards like ColourPop. So those are the brands that I want to get on, at least by the end of this year, early next year. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2, I have meat stuck in my teeth. Goal number 2 is to travel more. You know, be outside. You know, make friends is goal number 3. but it's like hard to make friends nowadays because I don't know, New York is weird. I love New York, but New York is super weird. So like really hard to make friends. I got like great friends now, and there's one online that even though I haven't met him yet, I would consider him like a online friend. And then once we like really like link, he's gonna be like an actual friend. And obviously like he gave me my first Fenty stuff. Like he gave me like a cute little Fenty bag. He gave me like a Fenty highlighter. He gave me Fenty glosses. He gave me like the one size powders. Not powders. It's like a bronzer, but because it's so late, I'm gonna use it as like a face powder. So hey Santos. Hey Santos. Yeah, you know what's up. But yeah, so once I like link him, but that link is gonna be more towards like the springtime because it's too cold to be outside. Springtime is where you can find me, babes. But that's my goal, like that. So goals is get on at least 2 to 4 PR brands, make friends and travel. That's 3. And then my last goal was to and I think what I want my last goal to be is to like stay consistent with the uploads. Be more realistic with what I want to do with myself and my time, because yeah, I do work. So when I'm not working, that time can be like towards like filming and stuff like that. And then once I start dating, it's gonna be like filming, dating, and then everything else. So I'm gonna finish this eye off camera and then I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so now that I'm done, I'm fucking nervous about doing this because I don't like doing this. But I seen somewhere on TikTok that if you take your orange eyeshadow and you mix it in with your concealer, it'll give you like a good little color corrector. And I'm very nervous about it because I don't like wasting any type of product at all. But I got like this little dark circle there. Yeah, no. Like if y'all been rocking with me for a while, then y'all know what the heck I'm talking about. Alright, so I did it, and it looks it looks kind of promising. So the little bit of product that I have here, I'm gonna just place it where I know I'm gonna need it. That's gonna be under the eyes, around the nose, and of course like right here. And then like I'm just gonna use this brush right here. And I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that in. Like as I'm doing like a bronzer motion. And this, I'm not gonna lie, you have to do this very quick. I think a lot of my products is drying out. And I don't like that. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, see, it's drying out. Yeah, you're gonna have to like actually work with it because I don't know if it's like my concealer that's drying out or like because I added way too much eyeshadow. That's the reason why it's drying out. But I'm just taking like my fingers and I'm just gonna dab it in to my skin, into my face. And I think it really has a lot to do with the fact that I don't use this stuff anymore. Like I use it, but not like how I used to use it. Like I used to be like all day, every day with this stuff. But now that we got that situated, I get that a solid like 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go with this brush, and I wanna let's take this shade, and we're gonna mix it with that shade. let's see how this works out as a blending brush. Wow. I like my Super Beauty brush a little bit better. Like, it's not a bad brush. Like, it literally got the job done. But I feel like my Super Beauty brush would be a little bit more better because it's a little bit more denser and complex. But I feel like for the little price that it, and mind you, I got this for free, so I'm not really gonna complain about it because this is a free brush. So what am I complaining about? I think my concealer is right now, and I hope it's not because I really do love that concealer. But this is one side of my face. I'm so sorry. This is one side of my face, and this is the other. That's fire. I really do love this brush. This brush right here. I want to bring a little bit of this foundation down to my neck. Like I had. And but how are you guys? Like, how are you guys doing? I don't know if I want to start back doing my every Saturday uploads. Like, I'm still like kind of like contemplating on that. But like, if y'all want to see me every Saturday, let me know, and I will definitely get around to doing it every single Saturday again. But I think I'm just gonna go back to my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Wednesdays and Fridays schedule, because I feel like for me that was more practical than just straight Saturdays. Like Saturdays, like straight Saturdays, straight Sundays, whatever. That's practical, but I feel like for me, I have to be more realistic. Like, I sometimes like to film like Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, or whatever the case may be for that time. And sometimes I like to switch it up. Like, I'm not, when it comes to filming, I'm not a consistent person. Oh crap, I have to do the wrong word. I'm not a consistent person. Like, I film whenever I feel like I want to film. But now that I'm gonna be like more in a consistent situation, and like now I gotta be more practical. She is looking amazing. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go over with a sponge just to make sure that she is laid right. Everybody's talking about this drama with Christy and Desmond. That's what I'm saying. I like them both, but that's none of my business. But you know what is my business? Bruno Mars' new song. That's my business. Because my man, like, he don't ever disappoint when it comes to a new song. Clock it off. Alright, so the first concealer I'm taking is the Ruby Kisses concealer in the shade Toffee. But yeah, you guys, like, Bruno Mars' new single has been eaten. Somebody said that he's allergic to making bad songs. I can see why they say that, because that song is freaking amazing. Like, that song was like, I'm not gonna say one of his best songs because I would be lying to myself. But it's a really good song. It's a really good song. Because to me, his best song is Young Wild. To me, Bruno Mars' best song is Young Girls, or whatever the fuck that's just called. Gorilla, and it's another song for him. I forgot the name of it. Not Just Who You Are. Maybe I forgot the name of the song, but like, I'm gonna put or like all of the names of the songs that I feel like is his best song, his best body of works of his work, or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, like I really did not notice that like it's been 10 years that we didn't get a single Bruno Mars album song. All right, for the first time in forever, I want to see what the heck this is gonna look like. If I don't like it, then we're gonna have to make it work. So let's get ahead into this. Y'all know I don't highlight up here anymore. I feel like it just doesn't look right on me. But once myself in 2020, I was gonna do something new. So this is something new that I'm gonna do for you. And let's go ahead and see if I like it. If I don't like it, that's my fault. This is not a full coverage concealer, so I'm gonna go with a whole nother concealer. But it is brightening though. I like this. I should have did this second. And I literally put in no effort into blending that out. I have to go all the way over because I'm not gonna lie, like even if I do go all the way over, not to my hair but to like right here, the bronze is gonna just take that spot over. So no effort. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a whole nother concealer just to see. Wow. No bars. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with honey. No, not honey. I'm gonna go in with natural beige. That's about that because I got one first. And I'm going to just put it just on the back of my hand. Yeah, no, I don't do this anymore. But just about that much. I believe that much will be a little too much, but y'all know me. If y'all know me, y'all know me. And then for setting powder, I want to show you what setting powder I do got. Oh god. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this here. Ooh, she is party. I'm gonna do my eyebrows because it's good. Oh, she is party. She is party. Okay. Can y'all see the difference? She is bright as hell. Period on me. Period on moi. I'm just gonna add that there. And I hope I like my intro. Let me know what song is that intro. Like, let me know who sings that song, because I feel like that's a Bruno Mars song. I just don't know what song it is. That's what's pissing me off. Because I know it's a Bruno Mars song. It has to be a Bruno Mars song, because he's the only person that sings like that and that'll talk in his songs. Like, I don't know no other artist that'll talk in his song as he's singing besides Bruno Mars. But yeah. Alright, so I got this one size bronzer from my friend Sensos, but it's a little too late. So what I was thinking about was just using it as like a, not a face powder because I feel like it will still be too late, but an under eye powder. But I feel like it will be too dark. Because if I use it as a contour, I don't feel like it's gonna work because first of all, look how late it is compared to me. Oh wait. Maybe it will work. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but and then like my face is like not dark, but you see how light that is? Let me do it again right here. So I figured I could do it like as a face powder. This is for medium to dark. I feel like if you got me like a thing like that was like dark, I feel like I would be able to use it. But is it with that kind of still want to try it though? So I'm just gonna, I don't know, we're gonna attempt to use it. I might be able to like use it for my nose or whatever, but like for my face I don't think it'll work. Can y'all see that? Oh shit. Hold on. It's light on camera, but it's actually like, I'm not gonna front, like it's actually showing up on my skin. Let me try all three. I feel like this middle shade would be like too light. I got to my nostrils. Nah, but it is kind of still too late, but I feel like for like the winter time it'll work for me, but in the summertime I'll probably need something a little bit more on the darker side. But if it is kind, I'm not going front, like I'll front it about this palette I'm gonna use for my next video. Like I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and then I switched it to 9. Baby, we hated that palette. I don't know why I even gave it. It's the Beauty Creations X Young palette. Y'all, your girl has an ad on her video. I don't know why, but I got an ad on my video. So, family discovered that. I'm like, what ad on what video? Like, what are y'all talking about? They're like, oh, girl, you got an ad on a video. Like, what video are y'all talking about? They showed me exactly the video that they're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna go on with this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Press Powder. And I'm gonna go in with that under my eyes, and I'm gonna show y'all right now. I'm gonna take this as like another setting powder for my under eyes. Let me go ahead and just take this sponge. I gotta clean up my powder puff. So I'm gonna take this sponge and I'm gonna just go like this, just to help blend out that crease. And then let's go ahead and take this, dab it. Okay. But yeah, I got an ad on that one video. That's crazy too. It's like on that one video. This the video that I have an ad on. I'm gonna do my lips off camera, and then I'm gonna come right back to y'all. Alright, you guys, this is the completed look. I'm not too sure how I feel about the eyes, but the combo, she's kind of tea. My lips is a little dry, so y'all already know I went in with the Bodyography's little eyeliner that I use as a lip liner, and then I also went in with my Fenty cream and the shade Hot Cherry. My other gloss is in my jacket pocket. I just didn't feel like getting it, and I feel like that's what's kind of throwing it off too, because this is like a little red. You can see like the hits of red. But yeah, so these brushes, I'm just gonna show you a couple of them. I'm not gonna pick up all of them. But as for these brushes, these are solid 3 out of 10. They're really good for like the price point, but I feel like for all of that you could just get better brushes, more, you know, affordable better brushes than these. But I feel like for beginners, like if you are a beginner, you don't know where to go, Aliexpress and Temu do have like pretty good quality brushes. I will say, like, would I ever get this again? Probably not. But for like I said, for like the price point, they are good. I didn't use some of the brushes. I didn't use, like, I didn't use this brush, and I didn't use these brushes, and I didn't also use, well, I did use this brush right here, but I didn't use these brushes right here. But I did use these two brushes, and I also use this brush, and I use this brush as like a highlighter brush. This brush may be like a little blush brush, but like, when the time comes, you'll figure it out. And I also use these two brushes, which for like carving out my brows and then carving out my, like, doing like my cut crease, which I'm kind of disappointed in my cut crease, because my cut crease game used to be really good. Like, it's not as good as it used to be, so I need to practice on that. But for like cut creases and carving out the brows, I feel like these are really good brushes. I can't front, I can't lie. For setting the eyes, I feel like this brush right here was like magnificent. Like, this actually did like help like set the eyes when I needed it to. But like, as far as like blending out my foundation or my what is this, my color corrector, whatever, I didn't get the job done. None of these brushes really got the job done. This brush did get a little bit of the job done when it comes to like the what did I use this for? Foundation, I guess. I think I used this for foundation. I don't remember. But these are really good brushes, like I said, otherwise than that. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.